Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from November the 19th up to November the 25th. And this is for you coming from Virgo. So let's start. And November the 19th, which is a Sunday. Well, it's not going to go very well for you. There are planets of ego. There are planets that make you have a different opinion, a different outlook with everyone else. They make you look a person who is arrogant. And so with all this happening, it's a Sunday. The last thing you want is to have differences with family people or friends. So definitely don't want to let your ego take over. Tell yourself that the possibility of things going wrong and leading to arguments is very strong. There's also a planet there in the morning-afternoon period which tends to make you a non-conformist, meaning rebellious, not appreciating what is said, not agreeing with people, just being difficult for the sake of being difficult. So don't allow this planet to do that, or you'll spoil your Sunday morning, afternoon and early evening period. As the evening approaches and as nightfall comes, this negative planet becomes stronger. And so now he can produce accidents. Now he can produce verbal and emotional fights. Now he can produce you to be the one who leads everyone into difficulty by driving fast or being a person who looks for danger. Is that kind of a planet who makes you don't care for traditional rules. So be very careful, otherwise you're going to upset yourself and bring difficulties to others as well in the evening and nightfall period. Let's move to the 20th, which is a Monday. Now that's a slightly better day. But again, what happens is too much water enters your horoscope, and that means you lose focus, you become oversensitive, you become moody, you become changeable. With all that happening, it's difficult to work with you on this Monday at place of work or in business. You will tend sometimes to become timid and not able to go along with your areas of responsibility. Most importantly, you must focus. Focus on what is important for you in the morning, afternoon periods and get them done. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on deadlines and attract difficulties. Emotion-wise, try to remain stable in the sense that you will get infatuated with people or things. Now, during the evening and nightfall session, the situation improves a great deal. You'll find all the solutions in the evening or even in the late afternoon, evening and nightfall period. As the day moves on, two very good planets move in. They make you very inventive, they make you communicative, they make you able to understand and get things right, where earlier part of the day you couldn't. Evening and nightfall, I advise you to socialize, mix business and pleasure. Go out with people you can benefit from, whether to help you in your job or in your business. Look for romance by all means. It's a wonderful evening and nightfall period. November the 21st, which is a Tuesday, starts good enough. It's not the best, but it's good enough. It produces support from your bosses. In business, you can plan enlargement of your responsibilities or a bigger portfolio of business. So it gives you the ability, this November, the 21st, the ability to expand whatever you are doing. And you will definitely, this planet makes you very ambitious. So at your place of work, you will catch the eye of your bosses. And in business, you will catch the eye of the business community. So project your idea and project your talent in the morning, afternoon and early evening period of November the 21st. The evening and nightfall period turns dramatically bad. So from a good position, you go into a bad position as the evening and nightfall comes. And the evening and nightfall period, which I make for this day around 5 to 6 p.m., turns very negative, where two negative planets create problems with your relationships, problems with your personal areas of marriage or family or siblings or parents, and also difficulties in able to have financial situations going bad. So be careful in the evening nightfall period. Many things can go wrong. You are in control in the sense that don't want to be dominating, number one, and don't want to go into any kind of argument. November the 22nd, now that starts pretty well enough. It makes you inventive. These are very short-term planets. So they give you ideas and opportunities which are short-term. So get to them quickly. The rewards will come fast. The notice that you can do things well will come fast. Be on your toes. These opportunities come and suddenly can miss you. So return emails. Get into the communication area. Return phone calls. Go and see your bosses. And if you're in business, chase for the business contract. Talk to your business opportunities. Unexpected and certain things happen towards being advantageous for you. That's the beauty of it. The 22nd of Wednesday evening and nightfall period. Now that produces some problems. And one of the problems is that in the evening, accidents can take place. And you can be with company who either drinks too much or has other bad habits, and you have become part of them. And of course, then driving might be a problem. And any form of addiction that people may have, avoid their company, or you would be part of the addiction as well. You can create hidden enemies, meaning that you might say things or do things where there will be people who don't like it, and they become your enemies, but not straight to your face, but they'll wait for a chance to get back at you. So it's going to be a very difficult evening and a very difficult nightfall as well. If you don't really have to be out, just go back home for the safety of your home. We'll now go to the 23rd of November. Now that's one good day. Morning, afternoon, evening and night time. There is fast planets, there are slow planets, all to your favor. So let's start with the morning, afternoon period. And many opportunities come at your place of work or in business. A lot of activity to get you improving, to get you lucky, and to have you benefit, whether in job areas or business areas. So get active, focus on what you really want, and you will get it in the morning, afternoon period. Evening, nightfall period, the planets slow down. But they are just as good as the fast planets. Slow down meaning that they are long-term planets. So you start to forge some long-term benefits for yourself at your place of work or in business. And if you want to chase for romance, a new one is the perfect day to do it. Morning fast response, in the evening it turns nice and steady. Do that and you'll have the whole day to your favor. November the 24th, Friday, starts very badly. Some disappointment comes, some bad news comes in personal areas, can be in job areas, can be in business areas. There's a danger of having an accident because your temper will be flaring as well. The planet of aggression, the planet of provocation is also there. So be calm in the morning, afternoon period at your place of work, even if you're driving and in business. Things are going to be bad. But if you try to retaliate and try to force a determination from you to get things right, it will only get worse. That's the way it is. So sit back, hour for hour by hour, let it pass, and try to minimize your exposure to risk, and then wait for the evening nightfall period, which doesn't really improve, but it's not so bad. It doesn't improve in the sense that you will tend to be a person aggressive and angry. And so with that happening, you will tend to be a person who will expose yourself to risk of some kind. If you don't really have to go out socializing, go back home. But if you have to be out, stay away from people who can be violent, who look for trouble, and drive carefully, because this is also a planet of accidents. And then we will go to November the 25th, which is a Saturday, and it starts very poorly for you. You're not getting the best of runs this week. So November the 25th on Saturday, if you are working or if you are conducting business, be careful. Very big mistakes can be made. And these very big mistakes can lead to financial losses, or to even in job, bad news enough to have you deep into trouble. If you are not working and if you are with your people you love, or you're going out with colleagues, or you're going to be out with your business people playing golf, be cautious of saying the wrong thing and not divulging, not releasing news of some secret kind which others may hear and they can turn against you. So there are many things these couple of planets on a Saturday morning and afternoon want to do. The end result is they want you to land into trouble and to face losses. And accidents are very rarely possible. The evening and nightfall period, the planets of ego come back. And their duty is to make you difficult. In a way, it is a negative evening and nightfall period. You will be aloof, your tolerance for others will be low, you will be fussy, you will tend to be not a team player, nothing can go right if all that happens. So do the opposite, be appreciative, be supportive, attract support from people by being a person who is helpful and wanting to be involved in teamwork. That way you can get these planets to lay off. They can soften up, they can melt away, and you can actually improve your evening and nightfall period. Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I will have your date of birth and time of birth and look at your palms. I may already ask you to email to me your palms in advance because they are much sharper that way. But I will still look at your palms while we Skype. And I will face read you, and I might use even Kabbalistic Tarot if you want. I want to tackle your next 5 or 6 years in these 90 minutes, day by day, year by year, and calendar year by calendar year, and all areas of life to be covered. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me a message, or send me a message on email, and I will return the call or the message, and we can be connected. And let's get together and have your next 5 or 6 years done as soon as possible. Until then, thank you and good luck.